Today's video is on thoracic extension, or opening your heart. That is commonly referred to in yoga. So many times when people go into extension, what you normally see is a lot of excessive cervical extension, or they posterior tilt their hips, push them forward, and then just bring their whole upper body back in space, which actually still isn't extending their heart, but extending at their thoracolumbar junction. So I'm going to teach you how to start feeling how it feels to actually open your heart. An important part of this is to keep your hips back and your pelvis neutral to allow the normal curve of your lumbar spine. Then you're going to take your hands behind your head, just stack them on top of each other, bring your elbows slightly forward so it feels that if you reach your elbows toward the ceiling, you feel the lift in your sides. Then what you're going to do is bring your head back to your hands and let your hand move back in space, let your head move back in space. And notice the more my head moves back, the more my elbows lift towards the ceiling and my heart actually does open up into extension. And I'm feeling this between my shoulder blades and no pressure in my low back. From here, you can let go of your head if you like to reach your arms back to the side, behind you, whatever makes sense to you. Or you can just keep them here. Keep lengthening through your sides and reaching your elbows towards the ceiling. If your shoulders lack flexibility, you can use a Pilates ring to have the same effect. So at the base of your skull, place your hands on the ring. Keep your hips back. You're going to bring the head back to the ring, reaching the elbows up towards the ceiling. Continue to bring the base of your skull back to open up your chest. If you don't have a Pilates ring, you can use a towel roll. So the towel roll comes to the base of your neck. And again, you're not pulling your head forward, but you're keeping it relatively loose so that your head can come back and bring your hands and elbows with it, opening up your chest to find extension. The great feeling here is when you take a big breath, a big inhale breath in extension, you have this ability to drop your diaphragm down and really wring out your heart. So what happens is the heart is suspended between the diaphragm and the back of the sternum is where the superior heart ligaments attach. And when you take a breath and go into thoracic extension, the heart gets squeezed in the sac. And it is just this great feeling of really opening up the heart and energizing the heart. So I would bring my hands back behind my head, make sure my hips are back, start to bring my head back in my hands, continue to reach my elbows up towards the ceiling, and then here, take a big breath in, imagining the diaphragm dropping down, and you really feel that great opening in the front of your chest.